without compromise, educating you without compromise.
Good day, students. This is your chemistry tutor, Ibato Zipri, aka the Manifesto. We are here again to discuss chemistry for SS2 class, and our topic before us today is the periodic table. So, we are going to be looking at what the periodic table is all about, okay? So, before we start, I would want to define what periodic table is, okay? Now, periodic table is just an organized chart, okay, that arranges the elements in order of increasing atomic number. Now, before we proceed further into this topic, I would want us to look at what atomic number is, what mass number is, and even to the extent of looking at what the electron number and the neutron number is. So, follow me as we proceed now. So, let's start from the atomic number. Atomic number. Now, when we say atomic number, this is the sum of protons that are present in the nucleus of an atom. Are we together now? So, let me just put it down. Atomic number is the sum of the total number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom. That is what atomic number is. Now, note that the number of protons can also be equal to the number of electrons in an atom. Now, that can only be made possible if and only if the atom is electrically neutral. What do I mean by that? Now, if we say an atom is electrically neutral, it means that it will not have either a positive charge or a negative charge. And when we say an atom is electrically neutral, then we cannot say that the number of P, which is the proton number, will be equal to the number of what? E, which is the what? The electron number. Are we together now? So, this is what we call the what? The atomic number. So, in other words, we can say that the atomic number is the electron number. Mind you, that will only be correct if and only if what? The atom is what? Electrically neutral. Otherwise, it's wrong. Now, that is it. So, let's move on to what we now call the mass number. The mass number. Alright, now the mass number is the sum total of the numbers of protons and neutrons that are present in the nucleus of an atom. Are we together now? So we can put down that the mass number is the sum total of the protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Now, according to Henry Moseley, okay, he suggested that we can actually assign a symbol, or rather an alphabet, to represent the atomic number and the mass number. So, assuming we have an atom X, okay, according to Henry Moseley, he said that let the atomic number, okay, be Z, and let the what? The mass number be what? Be A. So therefore, the mass number is the number that is written at the top left-hand side of the atom. So we can just put it there. This is the what? The mass number. And this is the what? This is the atomic number. Okay, atomic number. All right. Now, so let's move. So now we have defined what the proton number is, which is the atomic number. Okay, the proton number can also be called the atomic what? The atomic number. Okay. Now, then the neutron number. Okay, how do we now get the neutron number in terms of calculation? Okay, of course we know that the protons are positively charged. Okay, the electrons are also what? Negatively charged. So no, the proton is what? Positively charged, okay? Positively charged, while the electrons are also what? Negatively charged. Negatively charged. Then the neutrons, okay? The neutrons have no charge. They have no charge. Now, this is very important provided that periodic table is concerned. Okay, provided periodic table is concerned, this is very important. So we need to know these things. Now, what if you're given a question like this? Or before we go into the question, let's look at how do we get the neutron number in terms of calculation. Now we say that the atomic number Z is equal to P. The atomic number Z is equal to P, and the mass number A is equal to what? The mass number, okay, is equal to P plus N. That is the sum total of the protons and the neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Now, what about the neutron number, which is N? The neutron number, which is N. How do we not get the neutron number? Now, we can get the neutron number by the difference between the mass number and the atomic number. So we have A minus Z will give us what? Will give us our neutron number. Are we together now? So let's look at some examples if we are asked a question regarding the number of protons, number of electrons, number of neutrons present in the atom. All right, so take this example. Example 1. Consider an atom X, we could use X, Y, or Q as the case may be, having an atomic number of 11 and a mass number of 23. This is schema figure 1. Determine the proton number. Determine the proton number. Roman figure 2. Determine the neutron number. Determine the neutron number. Number 3. Then determine the electron number. Determine the electron number. All right. So now we can bring out the atom solution. Now we have X, okay? Let's say an atom X have an atomic number of what? Of 11. So we are going to write 11 here. Remember, the atomic number is the number written at the what? At the base of the what? Of the atom at the left hand side, okay? So we have the mass number 23, okay? That's what we have there. Now they say we should determine the number of what? Protons. That's the proton number. Now recall that when we started this class, I told us that atomic number, okay? Atomic number is equal to the what? The proton number. Therefore, it means that the proton number for this atom, the proton number P is equal to 11. The proton number is what? Equal to 11. Now, then I said, Roman figure 2, determine the what? The neutron number. Determine the neutron number. Determine the neutron number. And I said that neutron number is equal to what? A minus what? Z. That is the mass number minus what? Atomic number. And we have the mass number as what? As 23 minus the what? The proton number, which is the atomic number as what? As 11. So 23 minus 11 is going to give us what? 12, which is the what? The neutron number. Are we together now? Now then I said determine the what? The electron number. Now remember I told us that number of protons can only be the same with the what? With that of the electron number if and only if the atom is what? Neutral. And in this case, the atom is neutral because we don't have a positive charge or a negative charge here. So thereby, the electron number can also be equal to what? The proton, or rather, let's say the proton number is equal to what? The electron number. So hence, the electron number is equal to what? Equal to 11. So we stop here for today. Okay, in our next class, we continue from where we stop. But meanwhile, take this assignment and submit it via the WhatsApp platform. An atom X or Q have an atomic number of 13 and a mass number of 27 plus 3. Determine 1, the proton number, 2, the neutron number, 3, the electron number. The electron number. So, we stop here for today. I still remain my humble self, Mr. Manifesto. Have a wonderful day.
Educating you without compromise.